For some reason this video has been incredibly hard to make. It keeps crashing, it's so annoying. So I'm not going to speak about these films, I'm just going to get out my top 10 films of 2017 and soon I'll get out my worst. I'm sorry if you wanted to hear more about them, but I can't film this again. I've done this 3 to 5 times now. So let's get into my top 10 films of 2017. My honourable mentions for 2017's best films are Cars 3, Happy Death Day, and Thor Ragnarok. At number 10, I have Fate of the Furious. I thought this was a good film, and I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was. It did have room for improvement, but I feel like a lot of movies do. But I had a great story, and I had great action. That's why it's on this list. At number 9, I have Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman could be a lot higher on this list, and so could a lot of films making that number 1 spot. Wonder Woman was good, had great action, great story. I think I'm putting it this low because it was kind of slow in parts, but overall I did really enjoy Wonder Woman. At number 8, I have Going in Style. Going in Style for me was brilliant. I saw the poster, I didn't watch any trailers going into this, and Alan Arkin, Michael Caine and Morgan Freeman all stood out, and their dynamic was brilliant. So Going in Style is my most refreshing, I think, film on this list. I can't think of anything else really that hasn't been done before, but Going in Style deserves the spot. At number 7, I have Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. Did not like, well, it's watchable, but I didn't really like On Stranger Tides, but I love the original 3 Pirates films, and spoiler, connecting this to the, or not connecting, but bringing back things like Will Turner's Curse and things was really cool to see, and that's why I think I enjoyed this film. It had some great reveal, it was just everything that I wanted in a Pirates film. At number 6, I have SpiderMan Homecoming. SpiderMan Homecoming, for me, was the best film since Spider-Man 2. Personally, I love Spider-Man 2, and it didn't beat it, but Spider-Man Homecoming stood out this last year, but I really enjoyed it, and I think the Vulture is one of my favourite, if not my favourite, Marvel villains, so that is why Spider-Man Homecoming comes in at number 6. Coming in at number 5 was a film I wanted to go away, I wanted it to be crushed, I wanted it to be destroyed, but I can't help and say that I've watched this twice and I loved it, and that is Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle. I love the original Jumanji and I didn't want them to touch this film ever, reboot anything. I enjoyed this. It was its own thing and I loved it. I thought it was funny, adventurous, great casting, and Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle is definitely my number 5 film of 2017. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. It's just funny and I enjoyed it so much. Coming in at number 4, I have Justice League. This was definitely one of my most anticipated film of 2017, and I don't care what anyone else says, this film was brilliant. There was room for improvement, I guess, but every film has that, and I just loved it from start to finish, and it was everything I'd hoped for, and the post-credit scene was awesome, and I can't wait to see what they do with the DC universe. It was good. It really was. There's so many people saying they didn't like it and the review, but it was a good film. Okay guys, we're down to the top 3. In number 3, I have Split. Now James McAvoy is a great actor, and this film was brilliant. Him playing 26 different personalities was such a great, I guess that's a refreshing concept, even though it did connect to Unbreakable, but I enjoyed it, and I watched it twice. I'm definitely going to have to get this on DVD, but it definitely deserves that number 3 spot. And I thought it was awesome, and I love the Unbreakable connection to it as well. Coming in at number 2, I have Logan. Logan was everything I was expecting it to be. I didn't think this movie would bomb and suck at all, and it didn't. Logan was great. They did the Old Man Logan comic book storyline really well, and I'm so happy with what they made. I cried. I'll be honest. I loved this film so much. I cried. Hugh Jackman one last time in the role was brilliant. Seeing Patrick Stewart again as Professor X one last time was brilliant. Logan was fantastic. Let's get on to number one. For all the films to come out in 2017, even though I left the movies working and I didn't see everything, but this film next to me, it stood out for me and it frightened me, and I just enjoyed it from start to finish, and I've watched it twice and I don't get sick of it, and that is it. I always liked the original film, but I think that Andrew Muschietti made a masterpiece. Honestly, this movie reinvented horror for me, and Pennywise, Bill Skarsgård was great. It was just great from start to finish, the dynamic between the kids, and that is why it is my number one film of 2017.